Man, you want to jack me? Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Let me tell you something. I just got out of prison for something I didn't do. And before that, I used to, like, study real hard. And learned all kinds of different ways to kill motherfuckers just like you.
This motherfucker talking shit.
So, let me go. Just let me go on by. Or I'll fuck you up ugly.
So here we are, wrapping up the week of Seagal. We didn't even touch on, like, a lot of the things about him. He's an Aikido master. He's an accomplished musician. Apparently his blues does not suck.
Really?
Songs from the Crystal Cave apparently is not bad.
He's just a sick guitarist.
He's apparently got something there. He's a Russian citizen. He's buddies with Putin. We've only
It's not just Russia. It's I think it's Ukraine as well or something.
Not Ukraine.
Well, yeah, not Ukraine.
They basically hate him because he endorsed
I can't
the annexation of
remember.
Crimea.
It's the other. They're very pro-Russia.
Chechnya?
No, they've got an absolute nutbag leading them. They talked about it on John Oliver a while back.
Chechnya, isn't it?
It's not Chechnya. It's something. It's like Yugoslavia or something. I don't know what it is.
Plovdiv.
It's I wish I knew now off the top, but I know he's got triple citizenship. It's U.S., Russia, and
Serbia.
Something like that.
It's Serbia, I'm pretty damn sure. Let's look. His thing is right here. Yep, Serbian and Russian citizenship.
Yep, there you go.
But, there's just so much. We could do a whole other week, and I'm sure the listeners want us to. They've probably enjoyed the shit out of this.
Kill us! Our metrics are 6 listens an episode. Boy, I tell you what, people love it.
They're so supportive.
Whatever. Here we are on the last stretch of it.
So I feel like the best way to wrap it up, because we can't hope to encapsulate everything, we should end it with a theme that's put forth in the headline in this article I've got pulled up.
What's that?
Is actor Steven Seagal the biggest jerk in Hollywood?
That's the question?
That's the question.
It's hard to say because even Chevy Chase still gets work. If Steven Seagal shows up in Hollywood, is he getting work?
That's the thing, is he's made his own...
He just did it. He does it himself.
Bucharest wood.
He funds it himself, and he gets probably very strange investors to launder money through his company.
You can do it for nothing over in the Baltics.
Yeah.
You just go to Bosnia and Herzegovina, whatever.
Especially because he's a commodity over there. People like him over there. So just go make a movie with Steven Seagal, you're set.
And that's probably why he got his Serbian citizenship. Probably entitled him to all kinds of the fucking credits and stuff that he needs.
He's over there living in a ballin' house with 3 to 4 Baltic hookers.
A talking Kazakh tiger, but we're getting off topic.
Yes, we are. Well, we're running out of time, too.
True.
Oh, well.
Well, let's see. Yeah, so there's just a little intro. Back in the early 90s, Steven Seagal was one of the top box office attractions in Hollywood movies. Seagal's star has faded in recent years. His films no longer make mega bucks. Nearly all of them are relegated to direct-to-video.
Now they barely make Starbucks. Whoa, coffee joke. Terrible.
What happened to Steven Seagal's acting career? Well, for one thing, Seagal's name now appears synonymous with the words jerk, bully, or a-hole.
Ooh.
Damn, they went there. Do any of these unflattering labels fit noted diabetic slob Steven Seagal, which I added to make that funnier?
I wish.
They talk about his Aikido, his career tanks. Okay, we'll read these highlights. First of all, great picture. It is a smiling Steven Seagal next to Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
I thought it was next to a pile of pasta.
No, you can find plenty of those.
The world's biggest pasta dish, and there's just him.
Seagal drives tank into Arizona home. And this is the one we talked about earlier. In January 2011, near Phoenix, Steven Seagal, an animal rights advocate, took part in the police raid of a man suspected of raising roosters used in illegal cockfights. While filming a segment for the reality show, Steven Seagal Lawman, clad in battle fatigues and driving a SWAT tank, Seagal and sheriff deputies raided the home of Jesus Llovera. Setting off explosives to distract him, the deputies also smashed a fence and broke out windows in the home. During the bust, Llovera's 11-month-old puppy was killed, perhaps shot, and some 100 roosters dispatched without quarter. Jesus Christ. They shot all the roosters.
Show no quarter to these chicken.
They're probably Stockholm boys. Kill them all.
Just imagine there being a pen of spare none, and they just all pull out swords. Oh my God!
Holy shit! Did Seagal have anything to do with the carnage? He claims he didn't. Nevertheless, Steven Seagal, an animal rights proponent, seemed at least partially responsible for the death of a puppy dog and 100 roosters.
I can't they call it no quarter.
Like the roosters were up against them, like making their stand.
We shall forego the decency of the rules of combat to slaughter these chickens. As if like they know.
They may be roosters, but they died like pigs.
Show no quarter to these animals.
I imagine that's exactly what Seagal said. Show these fucks no quarter. He's just eating one of them.
I just imagine them riding in on horses and just swinging down through with swords.
Yeah, oh my God, dude.
Run them over with the tank.
Oh, that's fucking great.
That's a weird way to phrase it. It's a really weird way.
This article, realrundown.com. You guys are killing it.
Oh, yeah, good for you.
Seagal hosts SNL. You were talking about this one.
Noted pee enthusiast, Steven Seagal.
This is why he's banned from SNL.
We're going to get sued by him. He's like, I'm not petty enough to sue these guys.
Work off your debt by being in one of my movies.
I'd be like, okay.
You're going to play sex traffickers.
Okay.
But you're going to have to actually sex traffic one. It's method acting.
No, thank you.
Okay, then I'm going to sit on you.
Oh, God.
Right on your face.
Let's make a documentary.
Think about that. There have been many bad hosts on Saturday Night Live, but perhaps the worst of all is Steven Seagal. In fact, he made the list of the top 10 dubious SNL hosts, according to the book Live from New York by Tom Shales and James Andrew Miller, which I have read.
I want to know what the other ones are.
Back in 1991, when Steven Seagal hosted the show, cast member David Spade said it was the first time he heard talk about replacing the host and doing a cast show. Julia Sweeney said, when we pitched our ideas for Seagal at our Monday meeting, he gave us some of his own sketch ideas. And some of his sketch ideas were so heinous, so hilariously awful, we thought we were legitimately being pranked. He had this idea that he's a therapist, and he wanted Victoria Jackson to be his patient who's just been raped. And the therapist says, you're going to have to come to me twice a week for like 3 years because, and he said, that's how therapists freaking are. They're just trying to get your money. And then he says that the psychiatrist should try to have sex with her.
He thought that was funny.
He thought that was a good SNL skit.
Can you imagine being a writer for that show at the time? You're just like, what?
Oh my God, dude. Tim Meadows said, the biggest problem, I really want to do it in his voice. I know I can't. I do a great Tim Meadows. The biggest problem with Steven Seagal was that he would complain about jokes that he didn't get. So it was like, you can't explain something to somebody in Germany if they don't speak German. He just wasn't funny, and he was very critical of the cast and the writing staff. He didn't realize that you can't tell somebody they're stupid on Wednesday and expect them to continue writing for you on Saturday.
No, that's a fair point. Like, why would I give a shit about this episode then? Okay, I guess my stuff just won't, because like that's how the writer's room works there at
You have
SNL.
to advocate for yourself.
You have to come up with a good idea, and if you don't have a good idea, then your stuff isn't featured on that show. You just got to figure it out and do it now. And I'm sure at a certain point, if you haven't pitched anything, they get rid of you. So that 1 week, I'd be like, okay, guess what? He hated all my ideas. I'm not doing anything.
Listen to this one. John Leguizamo slams Seagal.
You can do John Leguizamo's voice. Go on.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk it.
I want to...
He said that while he was on the set of the movie Executive Decision, Seagal bullied him. He was supposed to be the master sergeant, and I was right underneath him, his boy. We came to the first day of rehearsals, and he goes, I'm in command. And we laughed. I thought he was kidding. Who talks like that? He comes at me and elbows me against a brick wall and knocks all of the air out of me, and I'm like, why? I wanted to say how big and fat he is and how he runs like a girl, but I couldn't because I didn't have enough air.
Killing it, John Leguizamo.
Seagal just presses John Leguizamo into a wall so hard that it makes Seagal fart.
He just does. I just imagine seeing John Leguizamo in that moment. You're really fat. You run like a girl.
Jesus, man. You have breasts. That's the thing, man. All right, more sexual assault stuff. Steven Seagal plays the guitar in Ukraine. Bromance with Putin. Okay, bromance with Putin. He has appeared as a blues guitarist at a concert in Sevastopol.
With his great music, which is apparently very good. Go listen to, what is it? Magic of the Crystal Cave or the Crystal?
Songs from the Crystal Cave.
Songs from the Crystal Cave.
Which, if I can, I'll try to pipe in a fair use amount. It's going to be like 10 seconds. I hope he's not a blocker, Rick Beato.
He might be. He might be.
I mean, probably if he could get any money off something.
I mean, yeah.
That was the end of that article. There's another one we probably don't have time for.
Oh, no, we do not.
But it's headlined, "I had dinner with Steven Seagal, and I'm not surprised by the latest accusations."
Oh. Well, I think we can all guess what that was about.
When I was asked by my modeling agent to attend a work dinner, I had no idea I would be eating with Seagal and 8 buxom blonde women.
He's living large over there, that Steven Seagal. Wow.
I might have to fave this, and we can go through it later on another episode.
And that's it. We're out of time. That's the
it.
week.
That's the week. So we'll be back with a regular episode.
Yep,
next week.
Yep, very exciting.
Where I think we have to watch Cuties, and maybe we should round that out with reading this Steven Seagal article, just because I know the people are going to be fiending now that we've given it to them 5 days in a row.
We'll save
infected
it.
them.
We'll see how the response for the week of Seagal has been.
I can't imagine it's going to be anything short of tremendous.
Having recorded on the front end, I'm sure, yeah, everyone only loved this great episode that started with lots of abuse and now ends with a little abuse.
It should end with some abuse. I've met dogs and cats that are smarter than most of you people.
Oh, my God.
And yet you continue to listen to this show, so I'm wondering now who's got the problem, me or you?
At least I've seen some dogs that look shamed when they shit themselves. No, just the meanest things you can think of to say to somebody.
That's the thing, is it's like maybe our listeners are the worst people, but we're also like their leader. So what does that say about us?
We're bad people.
We're the best people they know, and we're awful.
Yeah, we're pretty terrible. Are we the best people they know? You're not the best people we know.
Well, they'll say that. That's just because we're, kind of giving it to them right now. Like they didn't earn it.
It's true.
This is what you guys get.
It's like, do you want to watch me bleed? And then there's no response. I just assume that that's a yes.
I mean, hopefully this angered you guys enough that you're going to reach out to us.
I doubt it. I'm still waiting for the first piece of hate mail, which I'm going to 100% read as long as, it's not dumb, which I'm sure it will be. Because they're so stupid. But it'd be great.
The IQ you have to listen to this podcast. It's low bar to clear.
And
that's on us.
Steven Seagal for a whole week.
If that doesn't crystallize it for you, I don't know what will.
Yeah, well, there it is, though. There it was.
You got anything you want to plug? You want to be done?
Come see Koch down at the Ha Ha Hut. I'm stealing your bit, punk ass bitch.
Thanks for promoting me.
Yeah, he's going to be down there behind plexiglass so you can throw rotten fruit at him. He's not telling jokes. He's just standing up there, kind of like the Pope in his little vehicle, so that you can throw beer bottles and whatever have you in a distance-free environment, because he does have coronavirus.
This is for your protection as well as mine.
So come on down to the Ha Ha Hut and boo at him and bring some rotten fruit.
And Rory will be performing on top of a glass coffee table.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to slide on underneath and see what he had for lunch that day.
Yep. You can find me on Pornhub Live.
Rory's rocking that OnlyFans life.
Yep, I'm doing that. You can find me under XX Big Daddy Johnson. XX.
You can find him under the ball hog category.
Yeah, ball hog's great.
Oh, I've got an art treat coming out for these people. It'll be out by the time they see this.
Great.
But
yeah.
Ball hog stickers are available.
All right, great.
Well, we'll be done. So until next time, you fucking cretins.
Just not letting up.
Thank you. And sincerely, go fuck yourselves. And goodbye.